For the last 4 years, we've gone to you, traveled 16,500 kilometers to tell you the story of Toowoomba. So it's great to have you come to us today. It has been a privilege to have this opportunity to show you how Toowoomba models peace and harmony. To have you here is an absolute honor. I and others on behalf of the traditional custodians of the land welcome you to our city, Toowoomba. UNESCO was founded in 1946. Its objectives are to foster international collaboration revolving around education, science, and culture, and to work towards and uphold world peace. In March 2017, the UNESCO ambassadors from Angola, Cambodia, Côte d'Ivoire, Kuwait, Madagascar, Nigeria, Oman, Serbia, Yemen, and other distinguished guests traveled from Paris to visit Toowoomba, a model city of peace and harmony. This is the first time that UNESCO ambassadors visited Toowoomba, Australia. They were warmly received by the Mayor of Toowoomba at Wellcome Airport, where the Mayor happily shared Toowoomba's harmonious experiences with them.
Toowoomba is a welcoming city. We are a city where there is diverse backgrounds. They live together harmoniously through acceptance, through mutual respect, and through compassion. Our cultural diversity has always been part of our history, it's part of our character, and it's also part of our strength. Toowoomba is a growing population, and it comes from some 118 different cultural backgrounds, with more than 10% of the people who are in our community currently having been born overseas. Linguistically, we speak more than 100 different languages, and we practice many faiths.
Seeing all the smiling, welcoming faces of those greeting them, accompanying them since they landed in Australia, even of those just simply being around, the ambassadors were touched and amazed. The Nigerian ambassador said she believed everyone's humility and helpfulness would bring us closer to the world peace we wish for. During the welcome dinner at the Pure Land Learning College Association, the ambassador of Oman, leader of the visiting delegates, said, "Peace and harmony are hard to be realized. Though we have been talking about it, very few believe in it. However, one has to believe in it to realize it. If we could all work together, love one another, forget about hatred and discrimination, and follow the enlightenment and peace within our hearts, all impossibilities will become a reality." When we first stepped onto this country and into this city, the evidence was so explicit. I hope that this experience can enrich our hearts and we can go forward hand in hand.
hearts. And I hope that this experience will enrich all of us and we can go forward together hand in hand.
During the welcome dinner, Venerable Master Ching Kong commented that through the work that we are doing in Toowoomba in helping to bring the different religious and ethnic groups together, we hope to set an example for the world. It is our wish that such model cities of peace and harmony can proliferate across the world. This will have a positive impact on reducing conflicts and will promote worldwide peace and stability. Through this, we hope that there will be no more war in this world. This, I believe, will be the greatest contribution that religion can bring to our world. Venerable Master emphasized that war leads to endless sufferings. If we choose to relinquish war, mankind will enjoy endless good fortune. Many of the countries of these visiting ambassadors have experienced turmoil or war. Venerable Master, in his interview with 7 News Toowoomba, a local media, shared his wishes for this visit.
我们希望他能够在图翁巴看到不同的宗教、不同的族群、不同的文化、不同的种族，可以共同住在一个城市，像兄弟姐妹一样的和睦、合作、繁荣、兴旺。
Welcome where grass is green, as green as it can be, where rainforest greenery.
Allowing the ambassadors to experience firsthand the efforts of Toowoomba to unite religions and ethnic groups, the Multi-Faith Multicultural Center of the Pure Land Learning College Association, the Toowoomba Goodwill Committee, which brings together the different community and religious groups, and the Toowoomba Interfaith Working Group, which unites 11 different religious groups in Toowoomba, collaboratively organized many visits and dialogues. These activities were well supported by the local government, residents, local religious faith leaders, and community leaders. The visit coincided with Australia's Harmony Day, which celebrates the country's cultural diversity and promotes respect, tolerance, and harmony in hope of creating a sense of belonging for everyone. With such a meaningful, celebrative background, the ambassadors had a breakfast picnic at Picnic Point with the mayor, council members, and residents, enjoying the peace and harmony. Jointly, the ambassadors, the mayor of Toowoomba, and the Venerable Master planted a native bottle tree at Picnic Point at 8 a.m. on 17 March, an act that symbolized the sowing of the seed for peace and harmony of the city. This ceremony commemorated the historical visit of the ambassadors to Toowoomba. John Mintz, president of Toowoomba Together, hosted a ceremony and delivered a speech that called for everlasting peace for future generations.
Harmony and recognizing the richness of diversity can raise our community to the model city of prosperity, peace, and happiness. Is that not a great goal for ourselves and for our future generations?
How do future generations of Toowoomba demonstrate multicultural harmony? The children of Darling Heights State School showed everyone how that is achieved physically. The students are from over 40 countries. In celebration of Harmony Day, the students dressed up in their respective national costumes and in their own local language greeted everyone with hello.
Hello. China. Hello, Congo. Hello, the Democratic of Congo. Hello, Iraq. Hello, Libya.
On this unified hello, we heard voices of harmony among the different cultural and ethnic groups, telling the world, we are one family. That was the last line of the storybook, I Am Australian Too, as read by the principal of Darling High State School.
What journeys we have travelled from countries near and far. Together now we live in peace beneath the southern sky.
The Darling High State School choir group sang sweetly, One World, One People, One Family, a song that shared our wish for peace. This is the same message as the one delivered by Venerable Master Chin Kung in receiving the various religious faith leaders.
就我们心量拓开，我们是地球人，地球人是一家，地球人应该要照顾地球人，不应该对立，不应该有矛盾，不应该有战争，像兄弟姐妹一样相亲相爱，这地球多美好，把上帝的天堂搬到地球上来。
To bring the residents of Toowoomba together like one family, the Toowoomba Goodwill Committee over the last few years has connected with people of all walks of life, collaboratively organized forums, visits, and exhibitions to provide learning opportunities. Such activities provided the community and different faith adherents a platform for common interaction. The visiting ambassadors joined a public dialogue, similar to those organized many times previously. Representatives from the indigenous peoples, local government, religious, business, educational and social groups, and youth share their experiences and contributions toward the building of the model city of peace and harmony. The ambassadors had direct interaction with those representatives and learned how such interaction and collaboration indeed brought forth mutual understanding, minimized misunderstanding, and resolved conflicts. Thus, mutual respect, love, and cooperation with one another were achieved. Peace and harmony in society and happy lives were the resultant effects. During the visit, some ambassadors brought up the problems faced in their respective country, including wars, conflicts, social chaos, natural disasters, and poverty. During the dialogue between the UNESCO delegates and the Toowoomba Interfaith Working Group, Venerable Master Chin Kung commented,
这一切祸患的产生是丢失信仰。 抛弃道德之后，人类社会变得无知的结果。天灾人祸都起源于无知，无知产生嗔恨，演变成杀戮。宗教是爱的教育。 正是对治无知的良药。宗教对人类最大的贡献是带给世界永续的和平。图恩巴在团结多元族群、多元宗教这个方面，可以说是走在世界的前列。
To provide these ambassadors a better understanding into how the different religious groups incorporated their sincerity into practice, the 11 faith leaders share the experiences, lessons learned, and insight on the collaborative effort on the common information, the International Interfaith Forum, the compilation of the Scripts 360, the recording of radio programs, interreligious cooperation, and more. The above is in alignment with Venerable Master's propagation of the concept that world peace begins with uniting religious faith groups, restoring religions to its core educational role, and mutual learning among religious faith groups. The ancestral remembrance ceremony for all ethnic groups were first held in Australia on 18th March 2017. Through this ceremony, we can see Toowoomba's respect, tolerance, love for multiculturalism, and gratitude shown towards the ancestors. Responding to Venerable Master Ching Kung's invitation, the Mayor of Toowoomba, a Member of Parliament, UNESCO ambassadors, and Pro-Vice-Chancellor of Oxford University, faith representatives, and community leaders in Toowoomba participated in the ancestral remembrance ceremony. Dressed in the traditional Chinese attire, the Mayor of Toowoomba expressed how it was an honor to participate in the ceremony as the principal officer.
Today's ancestral remembrance ceremony offers an opportunity to admire traditional Chinese culture and appreciate the beauty, the goodness, the truthfulness, and the wisdom of this ceremony.
The meaning of the ancestral remembrance ceremony is to commemorate the virtues of our ancestors and promote filial piety. During the ceremony, the delegate of Madagascar shared his country's traditions in remembering the ancestors and the ways to honor parents in his country. In a most moving and beautifully sung duet, delegates and his wife expressed their respect and gratitude for the ancestors.
Oui, en effet, il tourne le dos à la vie terrestre et fait face dorénavant à l'autre vie au-delà du visible.
During the highly educational ceremony, Venerable Master Ching Kung commented, "The ancestral remembrance ceremony allows people to always bear in mind their ancestors' teachings, yielding in all thoughts, not contending, and thinking of the happiness and benefits of all beings. We are all inhabitants of one earth. We are one family. We are one entity." Today's ceremony is an outstanding example of this. Venerable Master further encouraged, "We want to help foster lasting world peace, where there will be only mutual aid and cooperation, no conflict, no war."
In today's ceremony, Mayor Antonio will be assuming the role of the principal officer, and several distinguished guests will act as the assistant officers. This will also turn a new page in the history of world cultural dialogue. Let all see that people from different cultures and different faiths can come together in unity. This will also bring a ray of positive energy to world peace.
Leading by example, Venerable Master led the Pure Land Learning College Association and the local resident in helping to make Toowoomba into a model city of peace and harmony. The delegates of Madagascar expressed his sincere gratitude for experiencing firsthand the positive impact of Venerable Master's teachings. With the care, kindness, and effort shown by the followers and volunteers during the visit, he truly felt inner light and the wisdom of Venerable Master. Just as taught by the Venerable Master, one needs to offer generously and to continuously think of others. Since its founding in 2002, the Pure Land Learning College Association has held friendship dinners every Saturday evening, offering free vegetarian food for everyone. Many of the local residents attend the friendship dinners, thus bringing everyone closer together. The Friendship Dinner on 18th March 2017 carried a special meaning. More than 500 people, comprising representatives of all walks of life and local residents, attended a farewell function for the ambassadors. While a lavish vegetarian dinner satisfies everyone's appetite, varied performances brought by the local residents and Chinese acrobatic troupe from China did not fail to keep all entertained.
I've always known the people of this community are talented, but it isn't until you bring everyone together to showcase our music, our dance, our theatre and our culture that you truly see what sets Toowoomba apart. It's our willingness to support each other in Toowoomba and in fact in Australia that makes us very different, and it's something that we ought to be very proud of.
Toward the end of the dinner, some students from local primary schools presented their drawings about peace to the ambassadors. Such exchange across countries, races, and ages brought a perfect closing for the visit by the ambassadors.
Where you've done what we talk about. You are the example of what we preach. You build bridges. So, in conclusion, what I would like to say, we're going to take this experience in our hearts and minds and take it to UNESCO and show the world that there is a possibility of doing what we talk about and we preach. So thank you for this community and thank you for Toowoomba.
We would like to express our heartfelt appreciation to the UNESCO ambassadors for visiting Toowoomba and to all the volunteers and friends who supported and contributed to the success of this historical and meaningful visit. The ambassadors truly felt that if more cities were to learn from Toowoomba's experience, our future generations would enjoy stability in society and harmony among religions.